To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Okay, everybody, just for transparency's sake, I've decided to post my top 10 favorite Disney movies right here for everyone to see. That way, it's at the forefront, and you know that I'm not judging everybody's favorite movies unfairly. Some of you may know that earlier this month, I asked you what your favorite or least favorite Disney movie is on Twitter. And boy, oh boy, did we get some responses. Now, some of you astute observers have noticed a red marker appearing since the last shot. And this is for marking how many times people say my fourth favorite Disney movie is their least favorite Disney movie. So let's just hop right into these tweets and see what we can uncover about the average Disney fan and what their favorite Walt Disney animation motion picture is. That's a mouthful. Least favorite Frozen, personal favorite Aladdin. Well, that didn't take a whole lot of time. That's already one person whose least favorite Disney film is Frozen. But Aladdin, it's a good movie. My favorite is The Three Caballeros. Yes, The Three Caballeros, a very classic Disney movie, and a Disney movie that stars, of course, Panchito. Least favorite Frozen, Up, and Inside Out. Well, that didn't take long. Well, that's already two on the list for Frozen. Although I do think the beginning of Up is pretty good, but I can kind of agree on Inside Out. I never understood the love for Inside Out. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was great, though. But please tell me in the comments why I'm wrong. I would love to hear your guys' opinions. Favorite is Moana, for sure. My least favorite would probably be Frozen. Oh, okay. Well, let's just mark that down then. It's a good movie, but I don't think it deserved all the hype it got and is still getting. So you say Frozen is your least favorite Disney movie. Not that it's a bad movie or anything, but because you don't think it deserves the hype. Now, if Frozen's a good movie, why is it your least favorite? Why isn't Home on the Range or Chicken Little or, dare I say, even the classic animated masterpiece Bolt your least favorite Disney movie? You know what? Let's find a tweet that doesn't reference Frozen, okay? Let's just find that. Oh, and this one says Tarzan and Brother Bear because of Phil Collins. Yes! Phil Collins did the music for both Tarzan and Brother Bear isn't on my top 10s list. But yes, it is a very good, I think, a very good Disney movie. And, you know, the music by Phil Collins, those crazy drum beats in Tarzan, it adds to the atmosphere and it ties the whole film together cohesively. And I gotta say, Tarzan, number one. Favorite, controversially, The Black Cauldron or Song of the South. Let's skip this. Skip. Everything about Sleeping Beauty is incredible, and that's all the explanation it needs, really. Well, I do agree with you, everything in there is incredible, but I think I could explain a little more. Oh no, this person did it for me. Sleeping Beauty. I love the rich animation and the use of Tchaikovsky. I envied Aurora's hair. Prince Philip was a babe. Well, that's not exactly my point. My point is the use of Tchaikovsky in the soundtrack makes the soundtrack sound like a ballet, which Sleeping Beauty originally was a ballet written by Tchaikovsky, so it makes the movie feel a little bit more like the source material, the Russian ballet. Also, the music. Once Upon a Dream, one of the most iconic Disney songs of all time. Maleficent, the most iconic Disney villain of all time, although Chernabog is the best Disney villain, objectively. And let's just talk for just a second about the backgrounds that are used in Sleeping Beauty. Let me show you these backgrounds. Look at that. That looks like a medieval tapestry. It's like they were designed to look like a medieval tapestry, and it's beautiful. And Imagineer Rolly Crump, who I knew very well, worked on this movie actually. It's just one of the best Disney movies I think I have ever seen. Oh, would you look at that? This person says Ichabod and Mr. Toad. That is the scariest Disney movie. Even though the story and character designs are basic and all the songs are forgettable, Cinderella has always been my favorite Disney animated movie. Did you just say the characters and songs in Cinderella are forgettable? Oh no, just the fact that A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes and Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo are more or less the theme songs for the Walt Disney Company, and that Cinderella is one of the most iconic Disney princesses of all time. No, you're right, it's forgettable. I'm just kidding. It's a great movie, and one of the most memorable Disney movies, may I say. Marshadow Man 90 says, I love cars. I don't know what that has to do with this video. I was asking what's your favorite Disney movie. I didn't ask what your oh. That's right. Least favorite, Into the Wild, for obvious reasons. Now, I'm not sure what you mean by Into the Wild. Do you mean the biographical drama film directed by Sean Penn, or the 2006 animated Walt Disney classic The Wild. Because I saw The Wild on my birthday, and it wasn't a good movie. Actually, no, it was a bad movie. The Wild is a bad Disney movie. Alright, let's check some other tweets here, see what we can find. Inside Out, it's just not that entertaining. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, I'm with you on that one. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a great movie and deserves more love. Well, did you know Who Framed Roger Rabbit actually has its very own e-ticket attraction in Toontown at Disneyland, which I guess isn't really an e-ticket attraction, and it's in Toontown. And it has its own attraction, which is more than we can say about almost all of these movies on this list. I actually dislike a lot of the older movies like Pinocchio, Snow White, and Alice in Wonderland. Now this is deeply disappointing to me. You can't really watch these older Disney movies the same way you would watch a newer Disney movie like Frozen or like Avengers Infinity War. I know they're two very comparable Disney movies. You have to watch these older movies through a window to the past, right? You're watching this as it's a piece of art that was made in the past by Walt Disney himself. Listen to the music. Listen to how it's written, how the songs are sang, the animation in the background. Don't even look at the characters, just the backgrounds. And I think you'll be able to look at these movies with a new sense of appreciation. Maybe you still don't enjoy them as films, but you'll be able to appreciate the art that these movies are. Disney's Robin Hood is my favorite. Well, Robin Hood is really, I loved Robin Hood growing up as a kid, and least favorite, Frozen. It had been a while. I was wondering where all the Frozen hate had gone, but there we go. It's the fourth one. Alice in Wonderland is my favorite because of how weird it is. I have to agree with you on that one. I really like Alice in Wonderland. Also, I don't really like the animation style of movies like Frozen. Something about it just doesn't look right to me. Well, I guess we're right back on the Frozen hate train, everybody. I guess we're just getting right back on. I mean, just look at this in the background. Just look what's playing over there. Look at it. It's beautiful. You can't get that in today's Disney movies. It's just so amazing. Oh, and speak of the devil, look what's playing. My favorite is Moana for sure. Least favorite would probably be Frozen. It's a good movie, but I don't think it deserved all the hype it got and is still getting. So you admit that it's a good movie, you just don't think it deserves the hype? Kendra, I gotta say, I just don't understand. Favorite Disney movie is Peter Pan, and my least favorite is Frozen. Yuck. Oh. Let's add another tally onto the Frozen hate list. So, Peter Pan, a really good movie besides the racist depiction of Native Americans. Pretty solid film. I gotta say, don't understand the hate for Frozen though. I'll explain that later on though. Let's look at some other tweets. Fantasia is my favorite because of the artistic merit that went into the production of that film. It's something we will never see the likes of again, especially the Ave Maria scene. Every time I watch that scene, it brings tears to my eyes. Alex, I have to agree with you on that one. Fantasia is absolutely a work of art, and it's something that Disney has never made since. They kind of tried again with Fantasia 2000, but didn't quite reach the same heights that the original Fantasia made. Which is why Night on Bald Mountain is actually my favorite segment, and that's why I have a Chernobog sipper that I got from Disneyland gathering dust on my shelf. Alright everybody, have a seat. Have a seat, we need to have a discussion, alright? We need to talk about Frozen and the undeserved hate that it gets. Now, I'm here to champion Frozen, okay? It's number 4 on my list. I think it's a really good and well-made film. I've seen recently, though, that it gets a lot of people saying it's their least favorite Disney movie. Now, either they, A, haven't seen a whole lot of Disney movies, or B, are being caught up in the trend of hating on Frozen because it's kind of cool to do, or because it's overexposed. I say sit down and watch 3 movies, back to back to back, right? Watch Moana, Tangled, and Frozen, and see which one of the movies you enjoy the most. Now, I totally get it, guys. Overexposure is a real thing. It's a real thing that happens, and people can get tired of seeing Frozen everywhere at the parks or everywhere at the store when they go to buy, some marshmallows. You see it's frozen marshmallows. Why do they need frozen marshmallows? Why are they selling carrots as frozen Olaf noses at Disneyland? It doesn't make any sense. Why is there frozen everywhere? But just take the overexposure and the merchandising out of the equation, because that's not really part of the movie. Look at the animation, listen to the songs, and the plot of the movie. It's just all something Disney has never really done before, and it's something that I think is just the new Disney Renaissance is really exemplified in two movies, Tangled and Frozen. Both, there's like two camps, right? You got the Tangled camp and you got the Frozen camp, and they hate each other. I'm in both though, because you got Tangled as number 3 and Frozen as number 4. I personally like Tangled more, but Frozen is just a whole different kind of movie. I implore you to watch it and just take out all your pre-existing biases regarding the overexposure or the trend of hating on Frozen, and just watch it just as you would Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast or an older Disney movie. Let me know what you guys think of it. And if you still hate it, well, I mean, no harm, no foul, because it's just you don't like the movie, and that's fine with me. And now I would like to pose to you all a brand new question for the next episode of Offhandland. What is your favorite Walt Disney World attraction? Not Disneyland, Walt Disney World. We're talking Epcot, we're talking the Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios is a little iffy, but what is your favorite Walt Disney World attraction and why? Leave your answer down in the comments below. I'm gonna read through them. I'm gonna find someone to feature in the next video. Guys, if you enjoyed this newer style of video, please let me know down in the comments below. Also, hit that like button. Just let me know if you kind of like this newer kind of video that I'm trying to try out, see if you guys enjoy it. You know, I'm trying to try out this new personality-driven content. Also, you might be looking at this wonderful Main Street entranceway plaque I have, and you would be correct in saying, oh, wow, this is a very high-quality Main Street entranceway plaque, and you would be right. And do you know where you can get Main Street entranceway plaques just like this? That's right, who else could it be but Ye Old Prop Shop, your one-stop shop for all your prop shop needs. They've got the greatest Disney signage around. You can get this Main Street entranceway plaque, you could get a Club 33 sign or a Great Ceremonial House sign, or if you're not into Disney, but I mean, come on now. You can get these awesome Destiny Raid coasters to prepare yourself for Forsaken. So be sure to follow the link in the description to Ye Old Prop Shop, your one-stop prop shop stop for all your stop prop shop needs. So as always, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.